Hi, it's Annelie. Today I haven't got any plan. I've got this old book that I'm using to painting and experimenting. So I know I'm gonna put a serviette here with Modge Podge, and that's all I know about at this time. So first of all, you need to separate your serviette. You must take off all the layers. There is just one. You don't want all these. Some serviettes have got 2 or 3 ply. It depends, but you don't want this one because otherwise it doesn't blend into your background as easy. I think I'm just gonna take a piece like that and gonna put it on the whole page, and then I'll see as I go along what I'm going to do. So first of all, I'm just going to tear it. I like the edges to be not straight. You can cut it with a scissor even if you like. So I'm just going to tear this. Let me just see. Here on the sides I'm just going to put the straight edge. I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, I'm going almost up to that point there, so I'm just going to put on my Modge Podge. You can use your gel medium, you can use anything that you can stick this with. I've got Modge Podge at hand, so I'm going to use this first now. So you just put a generous layer of your Modge Podge. Don't worry, it's transparent, so you won't you can put on a lot, you know, it doesn't matter really. Just smooth it out a little bit. Oh, I've got a hair there. Make sure you've gone onto the sides. And then you're going to lay down your serviette where you want it. Just smooth it down a little bit. And then you can take a little bit of your decoupage medium and just smooth it out. Usually there's enough on your brush, but you can pick up as you go along and you're not sure. Just don't go too hard on the serviette because it will rip and tear. Now I'm just going to leave this to dry. And then I'll come back and I'll paint on it. Or I will see what I'm going to do. I'm not sure. Okay, it's almost dry now. I'm just going to cut this off. Remember, you can do this technique on a canvas also. Or on a wooden board or whatever you've got at hand. I think I'm just going to, for today, I'm not very in the mood for something dramatic or so I think I'm just gonna maybe make a small landscape on a hill. I've got a little bit of a gelatos here. I'm just gonna fill this in a little bit. Take a little bit of water and just blend it in, just to make this line a little bit more that you don't see it. You can even take your acrylic inks and do this. You don't need to use the gelato. I was just in the mood for one now, as I don't use this color a lot. And I just think I'm gonna go with blue whites in the sky, and then maybe make a little bit of a house or a church there. Okay, I've got a few colors here. I'm thinking maybe to use this too, to do a little bit of work on the flowers at the bottom. It's Crinocrid and Rose, and this one is a Rose Madder. And then I've got a few blues here. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go for this sky blue light or the powder blue. I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna maybe put in, this picks up nicely there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these two or what are these three I'm gonna use. It's a green gold, a green light, and a follow green, and maybe the turquoise, I'm not sure, and then a little bit of white, and possible a little bit of paint gray. I'm not sure. I will see as I go along. But I'm gonna make it easy and quick. As this is a very light blue, this powder blue, I don't think, no, sorry, it's sky blue light. Not sure if I'm really gonna put in a little bit of white. I will see how much it covers, because I like the background. Just gonna quickly cover it. I'm not gonna, sorry, I bumped the camera. I can maybe throw in a little bit of white here and there, but I don't want too much. As I've got a little bit of this blue on my brush tool, I will just put in a little bit of the blues at the bottom. I think that's enough for now. I'm just going to take a little bit of this periwinkle blue and just put it in the center of the flower. I'm going to take my white and I'm going to put in my two buildings. There's actually still a little bit of wet there. Just going to scratch a little bit into the background before my blue is too dry. It's already dry in some places, so I waited too long, but yeah, that's okay. I'm going to use this pale rose blush now. I don't like that gelatos there. I'm just going to cover that area quickly. Some places it's still wet, so Okay, while I'm waiting for the sky and things to dry, I'm just going to fill up a little bit of these flowers here with my paint, because I want a little bit of texture. You can see there I'm putting it thick on. I hope you can see that. You can see I'm putting it thick on there, as I don't want it to look like a serviette that I just put there. I'm not painting everything, just here and there. I'm going to put a touch in the bird as well. I'm taking my quinacridone rose light. I'm just going to highlight in certain areas. I'm just trying to stay on the white areas. I'm not going into the other colors. I'm thinking that's enough for now. I'm going to take the same color that I used there, the pale rose blush, and I just want to put a little bit thicker paint there into the bird. And then I'm going to take my white, and put a little bit of my white in there, not too much, just on certain areas, not everywhere. Just where I see the white of the bird. I'm just going to make this thicker because it was wet when I worked there. I would like a rather crisp white there. I'm going to put you somewhere in the flowers. Just want to light a little bit there, more light on the horizon line where the churches are. I think I'm going to make a church. I'm going to take a little bit of my Payne's grey and I'm going to put in my door, and maybe a little bit of a line here and there. Just put a little bit of texture on the tail. I'm just going to put the same pink that I've put in the flowers here. I think it was the rose madder, just on the roofs here. I'm just going to take a little bit of my green, my dark green, and thinking of maybe making a few tree shapes here and there. I think that's enough. I'm just going to bring some of these green into the foreground because I don't want that color to stand alone there. Not much, not too much, just a little bit touches here and there. And then I'm going to take my green gold. But I can maybe first put in my stems. Let me just see. You can even use your peel off China marker or a gel pen or anything to work in there. I took it out, but I'm not going to use it now. I just want to grab a little bit of my Payne's Grey. I'm just going to put in a few stems for me. And then I'm going to take the green gold and I'm just going to put a little bit here and there. I'm going to use this gel pen and I'm just going to make a little bit of a pattern inside there. Sorry, just get it. Okay, my gel pen didn't work. I'm just going to splatter a little bit of paint here before it dries, just to give it a little bit of texture. If I actually don't want it in the sky too much, I'm just going to wipe it quickly off before it dries. Remember, if acrylic is dry underneath, you can wipe over it and anything, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to take my China marker and I'm just going to put in something there, as my gel pen doesn't want to work. And I think I'm finished. Just want to see, I can maybe put in, I've got a little bit white left. Where's my brush? I can maybe just put in a little bit thicker here and there, this flowers for texture, as I've got it on my palette. I always try to use the stuff that's left on my palette, because when you can put on a little bit of texture, otherwise you're anyway just gonna throw it away. I think I'm gonna splatter a little bit of green as well. I'll just quickly clean my brush. Okay, I've just covered that up because I don't want anything to be there. Just get something to... let me take another brush. Remember, as I said, you can quickly wipe it away if it's dry underneath, if you don't like it. Just want to go a little bit higher because that pink is too... I want a little bit more texture there. And that's it. I think I'm just gonna write my name and I'm finished. Maybe put a little bit of black in there as well. This one is too thick now. I'll just fix this with fix it for something. But anyway, I think the white is still a little bit of which it won't probably burn. It won't be necessary. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and hit that bell that you can get future uploads of my videos. Some of my videos are very long, some of them are short, so if you're in the mood for a short one or a long one, or to see a lot of tips and textures and everything, tips and techniques, then you're welcome to join me, and I will see you next time.